Welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And today we have a special Star Wars Armada battle report for you guys. First of all, this is episode 1 of season 8, John. 8 seasons.
It's crazy when I was looking at the numbers how far we've gotten.
So this battle is going to be from Bernie Lis. This is one of our subscriber fleets. He was going to play at Adepticon. Unfortunately, certain matters prevented him from being at Worlds. So we're going to bring that fleet to you guys today. John, you're flying it.
I am. It is an Admiral Ozzel list, and it's very much so reminiscent of COG, which is a list I've been wanting to play on the channel for a while, so we're going to give it a shot.
And to compete against it, we have kind of a run-of-the-mill standard Admiral Ackbar list. It's an MC-80. We've got a TRC-90 assault frigate in there. We'll get to fleets in a second, but effectively Ackbar, a bunch of ECMs, and we're going to see if we can't take down 1 or 2 of these Star Destroyers.
Okay, big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you would like to join the ranks, there is a link down below.
All right, let's get to both of these fleets and then right to the action.
Here is the Admiral Ozzel list brought to you by Bernie Lis, and it comes in at 400 points. Admiral Ozzel is sitting on an Onager class Star Destroyer with Governor Price, veteran gunners, orbital bombardment particle cannons, and the 7th Fleet Star Destroyer title. The second ship is a Kuat class Star Destroyer refit with expert shield techs, boarding troopers, early warning systems, point defense ion cannons, and the 7th Fleet Star Destroyer title. The third ship is a Gladiator 1 class Star Destroyer with the Emperor, projection experts, and 7th Fleet Star Destroyer title. The last ship is a Gazanti class carrier with Darth Vader, repair crews, and the suppressor title. Let's see how this list does.
Coming in at 400 points, we have an Admiral Ackbar list. Ackbar is on an MC-80 assault cruiser with advanced projectors, electronic countermeasures, point defense ion cannons, engine techs, and linked turbo laser towers. Second combat ship is an assault frigate Mark II-B with Kaken and Sholin, electronic countermeasures, and linked turbo laser towers. Final combat ship is a CR-90 Corvette A with the turbo laser reroute circuit upgrade, usually stapled to it. And we have 2 identically equipped GR-75 medium transports, both with ComsNet. 4 squadrons, our favorite A-Wing couple, Tycho Celshu and Sharabe.
Both fleets tied in points and bid, and Ken won the roll-off and selected to go second. I got to choose from Surprise Attack, Contested Outpost, and Infested Fields. I have decided to go with Contested Outpost. I think that will be the best shot for me to win.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Come join us on our Discord and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are in the video description. For great-looking acrylic tokens and accessories, head over to Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. You can find the Ion Radio rulers that we use in our battle reps exclusively here.
Okay, here's my Imperial layout. We have the Kuwat, we have the Onager, we have the Emperor on the Gladiator, and Vader here on the Gazanti. I got completely out-deployed. That's one of the reasons to choose Contested Outpost, because at least we're going to all go in toward there.
So we've got Ackbar on the MC-80 here. We're kind of rotated it out because Ackbar fires out the side, and maybe I'll get lucky and can slide in between, do an Ackbar slash. We know that's not going to happen. Speed 2, Speed 1 on the assault frigate over here with Kakin and Sholin. The TRC-90 is over here at Speed 3, and both of the GR-75s moving at Speed 2 with CommsNet to support the MC-80. We have Tycho and Shara hanging out over here, ready to try and engage something. So let's see how this game goes, John.
So at the beginning, we're putting EWS on the front of the Kuwat, and it's going to just live there until I say otherwise. We're going to start with the Gazanti. It's revealing in engineering. We're going to be taking it as a token, and then we're going to be moving Speed 2 right to here.
Our first activation of the day is going to be the GR-75. We have a concentrate fire. We're going to take that as a token, and we are going to pass that along to the CR-90, and then move at Speed 2.
We're going to go with the Gladiator. The Gladiator is revealing a navigate. We're going to be taking it as a token. We're going to be staying at Speed 2, and we're going to do a jig-jag over. Just curious.
MC-80 is going to go ahead and move. We're showing a nav. We're taking that as a token. Speed 2 on this beast.
We are going to go with Ozzel. Ozzel is going to be revealing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and then we're going to Ozzel ourselves up to Speed 2. Drop ourselves right here. And then we're going to place out our ignition token. Can I get it into close range? Yes. All at close range there.
Sure.
And that one, I dropped it right there.
We're going to go with GR-75 number 1. It shows an engineering that's going to get passed over to the MC-80. Then we move its Speed 2 over here.
Okay, we're going to go with the Kuwat. The Kuwat's going to be revealing a squadron, and we're going to be taking it as a token. And I think we're going to Ozzel up to 3. Yep, Ozzeling up to Speed 3. And landing right there. If I had engine techs, I would be able to contest this outpost right now.
But you don't. Let's do the CR-90. We've got a nav. I'll use it as the dial. I believe we're going to jump up to Speed 4. jumping up to speed 4. John, I think you are out of ships.
I am.
So I have the Assault Frigate left. Assault Frigate has nav. We'll take it as a token. No, I think that was done. I'm going to immediately spend that token. Kick up the speed 2. Okay if I hear it?
Yep.
Put that in the wrong spot. Squadrons?
Yep.
Let's move at 5.
Okay, you're the only person that's in range of the station, so you get 1 victory token.
Turn 2.
Okay, so start of round 2. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Onager while I can, so let's do it. We're revealing a concentrate fire, and we're going to be shooting a close range ignition shot against your flagship, so close range, but we're going to be actually shooting into your side. I just lasered myself, and I can just get it boop, all the way into your side, long range. So I haven't used a Star Destroyer in a while for the Onager, so that's 3 reds, 2 blues, and 2 blacks, plus I have a Confire, plus Governor Prize, plus veterans, all sorts of fun stuff. And you have ECM, and...
I do have ECM, advanced projectors. That's really all that's going to be useful here.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do it. What we're going to do is we're going to spend that, and we're going to block your brace. And then we're going to add in a black dice with the Confire. And then we're going to Veterans Gunners the whole lot. And then we're going to price with the front shield. This to a double, I believe.
Eight.
That is 8 damage.
I am going to go ahead and electronic countermeasures so that I can, in fact, spend that brace. So that'll bring it down to 4. And then we will redirect with advanced projectors to my left-hand side, so the port.
Technically, before we're
Yeah.
doing that, I used the red crit effect too.
And you're going to be able to get those guys, which is...
2 damage, same hull zone, your choice.
So we're going to go here, and that's 1 damage on number 2. And over here is 1, 2. Then we take the 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're just going to take that entire shield down.
Okay. Then we're going to shoot out my side into your front at medium range. That's going to be 3 red dice. And it's basically going to be how it lies because I've already used up all of my dice correction on this ship. For block both your evades and take a hit.
Well, just go ahead and we'll redirect that over to the port
So let me
side.
make sure that we're not close. We're not close. Okay, cool. Whoop. And then I think we're going to price down to 1.
Ozzel.
Ozzel, yes. Price is in command of the ship. You should understand that by now.
Yes.
And we're gonna go right to here. And then we're gonna put out our token again. Right there.
I am going to activate this GR75. Showing a nav, I'm going to use it. We're going to drop down to speed 1 and just tuck right in behind the MC-80.
We're gonna go with the Gazanti that could, all the way over here. It's got a navigate. I guess we'll use it. I already got the nav that I want. And we're going to just fly closer in like that.
GR75 number 1, also showing a navigate command. We are going to use that, dropping down to speed 1 on this guy. And I believe that I'll be fine doing this. They're meeting up. They're good friends.
We're gonna go with the Gladiator. The Gladiator is revealing in engineering. We're going to take it as a token. And then we're gonna Ozzel, I think, to 1.
John, you have I've got 1 shot here at long range, and that's it.
Yep.
Let's go ahead. We're going to activate the MC-80. MC-80 will show a nav. I will use that as the dial. I'm going to spend out the engineering token. That will give me 2 points. I will recover 1 shield over here. And then we're going to make my attack my side to the front of your Kuat. It's not obstructed by the station because of contested outpost, but you do have early warning system. So that is 4 red dice minus 1 to start with 3. Okay, there's our start. We are going to add in our 2 Admiral Ackbar dice. That's pretty good.
Yep.
I'm just going to leave it there, take 6.
We're going to use Expert Shield Text to reduce it by 1. We're going to use the Gladiator, the 7th Fleet, to reduce it by 2. So that's 4 damage. We'll take 4 damage. Think so?
Alright. I have no shots out to port side, so let's go ahead and make my movement. I believe, John, what I'm going to do is reduce to speed 1 here. So I'm just going to move forward.
We got to go with the Kuat now. The Kuat's revealing engineering, which is 4 points. So we're going to take 2 shields from the rear. And we're going to put them up here. And then with the last 2 points, we're going to put that to 3. Now, we are going to make our shots, which are going to be long range against the side of your ship, which is just 3 reds. And it's going to be how they lie. Woo! Cool.
Wow.
Cool. That's sweet, I guess. We're gonna block that. and we'll block that, and you can take 2.
John, I think.
Or you could spend your brace. I'm just throwing it out there.
I could.
You could spend the brace.
So I'm going to take 1, and I'll take the second one.
Yep. Okay, fine. Be that way.
I'm going to be that way, John.
Be that way.
Sorry.
Okay. Then we're cruising at speed 3, so let's figure out how this thing maneuvers.
Hey, if you want to get that close to that MC-80, by all means, John.
I do.
Yeah, you have those black dice that are going to come out.
I think we're going to do this. I'm going to overlap both. Perfect.
Right up front.
I don't think I'm double arced, which is good for the time being. Nope, but you get Ackbar.
Yeah. Speaking of that assault frigate shows a nav. We're going to take that as the dial. John, I see an opportunity to shoot at you, so I'm going to take it my side into the front of your Kuat. So that is 3 reds and a blue to start. We are obstructed, so I'm going to dump 1 red. Okay. Let's get Ackbar in here. Block your good redirect. I'm going to Kaken and Sholin.
The red ones?
The red ones. Any number. Definitely those. I'll leave the 1 hit. Get one of those. LTT that. We will block the brace for good measure. I think that's all I can do with it. Take 3.
Okay. We're going to point at the Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer says, hey, 7th Fleet. But before we do that, could you re-roll the blue dice? Cool. So
Down to 1.
take it down to 1. Take 1. You had a lot of accuracies there.
I did. So we're going to use that nav here. And we are going to use the stay at speed 1, and we're doing double on the. Oh, that should just fit. Do me a favor, hold that transport, please. The MC-80's fine.
No, I'm just making it so when you get close quarters, things bump around.
There you go.
Okay.
Did it fit? It fit.
It did. It is outside of distance 1, though.
It is outside of distance 1. I am like 99% positive that is the case, but yeah.
That was the important part.
Yeah, so we're going to be tied on this, but that's okay, John. I landed. That was my goal.
It is now your last ship.
I got 1 more ship to go. So that is the CR90. I've got a nav. We're going to use that as the dial. We're going to make my front shot. I do believe I can actually hit your side. And
Sure.
we are at close range, I believe. Checking. Yes.
Yep.
So 2 reds and a blue into your side. And we will just go ahead and TRC that blank into a double. Take 4.
Okay. Brace it.
Mhm.
This is your last ship, right?
Correct.
We're going to redirect it and we'll solo you.
Fine.
So why
not?
Okay, so we're going to put 1 to the rear, take 1 to the side, and then hit you with what you shot me with. 2 reds and a blue. How they lie?
Out of the tray, doesn't count.
For block your good one, take a double.
I'm going to take it, John. Let's be risky here.
Okay.
Okay. Movement.
They'll either just clear or just not. You think you'll be fine? But that's
I'll
hard.
clear.
You're good with that?
I would clear, but I'm not sure that that's what I want to do yet.
Oh.
All right, I'm committing to this move. We're going to mark the ships because this is going to be close. Nothing. One, and two. There goes a token. This gets out of the way. Did I make it?
Yep.
All right. Not as close as I thought it was going to be. Still at speed 4. And squadrons?
Yep.
Well, we're going to go ahead and activate both. We're just going to bomb the front. Oh, wait. EWS.
You cannot.
Knew I forgot something. We'll move Tico over here. Shara can bomb you from here to your side. Into your side. It's one black that you're going to get rid of. Take one.
Expert shield techs. Woo.
Believe that concludes round 2.
Okay, we are currently tied. There is no token that is given out this round. Okay, so this time, I think we're going to go with the Star Destroyer, right up there in the middle. We're going to be revealing an engineering, and we're going to be spending out this token to Boarding Trooper, your MC-80. You can exhaust one of your redirects and your brace. Okay, so with that exhausted, we're going to start blasting. We're going to start with the side shot into your side. Which on a Kuwad is 2 blacks, a blue, and a red. You have point defense, which kind of is bad for me, but that's really all you have.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. Take 3.
Reroll the red crit. PDIC.
Take 3.
So 3 going into my side. All right, we will redirect. That'll wind up going to the rear with advanced projectors. So no shields on the rear.
Okay, now we're going to do the front blast, which is 3 reds, 2 blues, and 2 blacks. Again, just how it lies. We're going to use up all these accuracies and do almost no damage. But there you go, take 3 damage. That will be a crit.
Okay, let's go ahead and PDIC the blue crit. Yeah, so that's just 2.
Yep.
I'll take it. 1, 2.
Super unfortunate. We're gonna go straight. Okay, we're gonna just go straight. We've already measured out where we're ramming, so we're just moving 1 straight ahead. Landing ourselves right there.
Yeah, you would ram both ships. The MC-80 was closest, so that's the one that takes damage.
Yep. Okay, to you.
Speaking of the MC-80, we're going to activate that ship. That ship is showing an engineering. We're going to use it as the dial. That gets me 4 points. And what I'm going to do is put 2 shields back up. 1, 2 on the side closest to the ISD. There's my engineering. And then, John, we're going to take a shot. We're going to go into your side, which is unobstructed. This is definitely close range. So 4 reds, 2 blues. We are going to add in 2 reds with Admiral Ackbar. And we will LTT this blank.
Into a blank.
And I have no other dice fixing. So 2, 4, 6. Block the brace.
Okay. We're going to 7th Fleet off of the Gladiator. This is actually why I didn't turn it, because I would lose 7th Fleet. So we're going to exhaust that, so now we're at 5. We're going to Expert Shield Tech, and that's going to bring it down to 4. We're going to contain it, so then that crit doesn't matter. We're going to take the 3 shields right here, and then 1 hull.
Okay. I have no second shot, so we are right to movement. So staying at speed 1, John. Rotating around the station here. Top of your token. Literally right on top. But John, do you mind if I move that out of the way?
We know it's where it is.
Yeah.
It's the ship I'm shooting at, so.
We'll put it right there to remind you.
Yep. I'm good with that. Okay. To me,
Yes, sir.
I think we're gonna go with the Gladiator. The Gladiator is revealing in engineering, and we're going to be using it. And we're going to spend 2 points, and we're going to move 2 shields from here. Could you please put them on my front? Thank you. With
Projection experts.
yep.
On a Gladiator. That's an interesting combination.
Okay, we're gonna Ozzel up to 2 with the Gladiator, and we're gonna land.
I'm going to activate the CR90. CR90 shows a confire. We're going to use that as the dial. I have a side shot right into the rear of your onager. So that is a red and a blue. So we start with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and Ackbar in. We are going to spend the confire dial and token. So let's bring in, we're bringing a blue one and re-roll that blank. I'm going to go ahead and block the salvo. Oh, what is your salvo? Yes, yeah. I'm going to block the salvo, and then we will TRC that blank. 2, 3, 4. Into a crit. Take 5.
Brace redirect. Redirect there, and then I have to take a crit. No, I do not. We're going to trigger that
7th fleet.
7th Fleet, so then I actually only take 1. So that brings, what, 5 down to 4 to 2.
It's 5 to 4 to 2, yeah. It's
3,
2.
it's the same.
So you're moving shields. And then I'm moving. Speed 4. This is going to be fun. Alright, I'm going to commit to this maneuver here. It's going to ram at 4. It'll ram at 3, so we're going to put the 2 down. And land it there. Thank you, John.
No problem. It's great for me. I take a damage.
I do not.
I should have Vadered something. Oh well. What we're going to do now is we're going to activate the Gazanti. The Gazanti is going to be revealing a Confire. The Gazanti is going to spend its token to repair crew and get rid of its own card.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot double arcing into the front of your ship. We're going to shoot the side first into your front. Hit.
I have 1 shield on the far side, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, let's go ahead and redirect it there.
Boop. Okay, now we're going to go into the front, and I'm going to just confire in immediately. For... I guess block your good one and take one.
I'll take the one, John.
And then I think we're going to go to speed 2. Or stay at speed 2. And we're going to do that maneuver.
We're going to activate this GR75. It is showing an engineering. We're going to take that as a token and comms net it over to the MC80, because I believe it's going to need it. I have no shots. I'm going to ram. John and I already talked about this off camera. I'm going to wind up ramming the assault frigate. So, 1 damage there.
Okay, my last ship, Onager. And we're going to make that into your front. We're doing in engineering, because I need some engineering here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 shield here, and then we're going to move this shield to the front, and then we're going to shoot into your front. So that's going to be 3 reds, 2 blues, and a black. Cool. Okay, so here we go. This is going to roll it in. We'll see what we get. We're going to price this to an accuracy. We're going to block your brace. And we're going to hit you with what appears to be 8 points of damage.
Well, in that case, John, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to redirect using advanced projectors, which will absorb most of that, and we're going to contain at the same time. So that's 8 total? 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 6, 7, and 8 is 1 more. So no shields, 2 damage.
Okay, then we're going to see what we have out the side. We're going to shoot into your rear. 3 reds and a black dice. I mean, I guess I just leave it how it is.
I'm assuming we're close, right?
We are close.
So go ahead and re-roll the double.
Same thing.
That was a blank. So still 4. I have 1 shield on the rear.
1 shield on the rear.
All right, we'll redirect to the rear. So I have to
the
take
side.
crit.
Yep.
The crit is injured crew. Choose and discard 1 of my defense tokens. Ow. Not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
That actually hurt the thing more.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to Ozzel up to speed 2. We're going to do this maneuver. We're going to ram you. And then we'll fall back to here.
I'm going to remove...
Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put this.
There, I should close range?
Yep.
Okay. That works. And I have 2 ships left. You have just...
0 now.
You're down to 0. Let's go with the assault frigate. Assault frigate shows a concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the dial. We're going to fire my side right into the front of this Kuat. So 3 reds and a blue. I'm going to drop a red due to early warning system. Okay, we got this going. Let's Confire in another blue die. Ackbar. LTT this one. No, you know what? Hang on. Before I LTT, I'm going to Caken and Sholin. It's not going to matter. You have 7 of fleet. I can't shoot you again. So you burn it anyways. I'm not going to get control. I will, however, LTT this. Oh, what the heck, John? We'll take it and show on that now. That's better. Take 5.
Reduce it by 2, take 3, I guess. With doing that, how many shields do I have on the front?
4.
Okay, so I'll go down to 1.
Yeah.
Whew. I'd like to use my brace, but...
Well, and I'm trying to force you to do it, but then it's like, no, because I'm doing more damage by not letting you do that.
Oh, hold on. Doesn't matter.
PDIC?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
What would you have me roll? One of the reds?
Yeah, so...
So it would have been 1 less.
1 less. Yeah.
Want to adjust it?
Sure.
Adjustment with PDIC. No extra shots. I have to move. Speed 1. I think no matter what I do, we're ramming.
Yep.
Yeah. So I stay. We both take a hit, which is going to be fun because now this guy activates. GR75 shows a nav. You know, John, I'm going to take it as a token, pass it to the assault frigate.
And then just take a ram.
And then I'll take a ram, except that what it's going to do is this rams the other GR75. So they both take an extra damage, and that's not going to be fun. Squadrons, I guess.
Yep.
So Shara is going to bomb into the side here. For 1.
Take it.
And I'm definitely at range 1 at your rear here. So Tiku, or Tycho rather. Take 1.
That's into the rear.
Into the rear.
That's just straight haul.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the end of squadron phase. So
No one gains
I
any
believe
tokens.
we stay there, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On to turn 4.
We're going to start off with using Ozzel here. Ozzel's revealing a engineering. We're going to put a shield back up on the front. And then we're going to do my ignition shot into your front. Here we go. We're close range though now, so you do get PDIC. That's like one of those frustrating, like, it's just good enough, but not great. I leave it.
PDIC the black dove. That will kill me, so I have to brace.
No crit, sadly.
Yeah, so that's 3 hull. 1, 2, 3.
Leaving you on how much?
That's 5 of the 8, so 3 more.
Okay, then we're going to shoot out the side. And the side's going to be 3 reds and a black dice. We're going to veteran gunners the whole lot. We're going to block your brace, and we're going to set that with price.
So 4. So I have to use ECM to allow me to spend out the brace. That'll bring that down to 2. I'm going to contain that, so it'll just be 2 regular damage cards.
Yep.
And then I think you're going to do what I think you're going to do.
I am going to ram you.
Yep.
I'm going to see what speed, though, looks like. I think I want to... Does not matter. I stay where I'm at. We ram.
Okay.
I stay at the speed that I'm at, so...
1 for me, 1 for you, and this goes away, and I'll leave you your ignition token.
Thank you. And then I throw the ignition token out. Right there.
Well, the good news is I have 1 less ship to think about shooting with. But let's go ahead and use the assault frigate. And assault frigate shows concentrate fire. We're going to fire once again into your front. So I'm going to drop the red die. So 3 reds and a blue to 2 reds. Oh, I don't get Ackbar anymore.
Nope.
Okay.
So maybe I get to brace.
Maybe. Maybe.
2 shields on the front.
2 shields on the front. I'll leave that. Take 3.
Okay. We're going to spend that to expert shield text, and then we're going to tap the gladiator, and could you give me 1 shield to the front?
Okay. And then firing my front 2 reds drops down to 1. We'll con fire in here. And let's go ahead and LTT the accuracy, take 2.
I will tap the other one, and we reduce it to 0 with expert shield text and 7th fleet.
And then I'm going to spend my con fire, or my nav token, jumping up to speed 2. Do I really want to do that, actually? Double arc and everything else. I'm going to take that back, John. I'm going to not spend the token. I'm going to stay at speed 1. And
Just ram.
and just ram you.
Okay.
I think that's the better move here.
Okay, cool. I'm down with that.
Because we're outside of close there, so I eliminate a couple dice. You're going to hit me with the front anyways, so...
We're going to activate the Gazanti, revealing a con fire, and we're going to shoot you into your side.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll both in at the same time.
Go ahead. Oh, this is against my doohickey, isn't it?
2.
Well, I'm definitely not going to evade that. First one, I'm not going to evade. Ah!
You actually have to. Then we Ozzel down to 1 and land right there.
John, this is going to be fun and interesting for me to do right here. And I'm going to explain to you why.
The one...
This one, number 1, has an engineering.
I'm just going to pass it to the other one.
I'm going to pass it. Well, see, now that would have been smart. No, I'm going to pass that to the assault frigate, and then I'm going to ram the assault frigate, and I'm going to die.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
So that's gone.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. So we're going to go with the Gladiator. The Gladiator is going to be revealing a engineering, and that engineering is going to take 2 shields from here I think I have, what, 3 points though? Yeah. And we're going to move one to here, so like that. And then we're going to put 2 shields onto my front, please.
Projection experts.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to shoot long range into your side.
Looks to be a clear shot.
2 reds. How they lie? We target that, take 1.
Yeah, let's go ahead and redirect that to the rear.
I'm gonna Ozzel down to. We're gonna Ozzel down to 1 and see if I can land. Now it's your turn.
Well, I have 1 ship left, John. That's got a Confire on there. I'm going to pass that to the assault frigate. Then I'm going to ram the assault frigate, and that will also explode because, well, you know, ramming.
So that silly red crit at the beginning mattered.
It absolutely did. Wow. Okay, unexpected. I have. You've got 1 more ship to go. Yeah.
Engineering, I get 4 points. We're gonna drop both of them onto the rear. And then we're going to shoot into your... How many shields do you have on your rear?
1, 1, 4, 3.
It's
not going to
really
matter. I'm
doesn't
going to be able
matter.
to use the redirect.
So we're going to shoot into your side. So let's actually gather the right amount of dice.
Good.
So 3, 3, and 2 blues.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's actually the right amount of dice this time. And I could have been PDIC-ing your fighters. Man, I am not on my game this game. Here we go. Block your brace. Take currently 6.
No dice fixing?
No dice fixing.
Let's go ahead and re-roll that double, please.
Double 6.
All right, let's burn out the redirect. Into my side, huh? 3 from the side and 3 from the side, 3 from the front.
Okay, and then I'm going to reduce speed to 1, and we're gonna ram.
Squadrons, right?
Yep.
All right, these 2 guys can bomb your rear.
So I put the structure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the rear of the gladiator. Actually,
Okay.
fun there.
You must spend 1 of your defense tokens for each attack.
All right. Well, I'll spend the brace on each one because this goes into Palpatine, right?
Yep.
So here's Shara for 1.
We will redirect it. Let's have you reroll it. Why not?
To 1.
And then we'll redirect it over to the other side.
And then Tico. 1.
I'll just take it.
And then we go into round 5. You get a token here, John.
I do. Look at me go. Woo! Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the ISD. The ISD is revealing in engineering. Do I have space for 2 shields on the front?
You got space for 1 on the front.
Put 1 there, and then we will put 1 over here.
Oh wait. You can go to 6 if you want.
That was just a long way around.
Scenic route.
Yep. Shooting into you.
Yep.
3, 2, 3. You have a brace and an evade. See how much damage I can get through, just how it lies. And that's what it looks like. Eight damage. You're dead.
4 kills me.
3 kills you.
3 kills me. So even if those go to blanks, that's
Brace
enough.
that.
So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. So John, that takes us out. There is a crit in there. So what the heck? Let's see what the crit is. Crit is a power failure. So my engineering is reduced in half. But it does not matter because you took out the assault frigate. Do you stay on the table? I would think you do. Speed 1.
Going speed 1. Yes. Yes, I do.
You don't want to Ozzel too close to the system.
I mean, I could Ozzel it to 0 and just.
You don't want to do that.
No, it doesn't matter. I have shields everywhere.
Yeah.
I Ozzel it to 0. I just stay where I'm at.
Okay, my fighters at most are going to do.
So technically, we have to go with this ship.
Yeah.
Before that, and
Well, you'd move, but
this
oh,
ship.
you're at 0. Yeah.
So this ship takes an engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is we spend this, so we get 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I put 1 shield on the rear
Mm-hmm.
for 2, and then I take the shields from the front,
Mm-hmm.
and I move them to the sides, like so. And then I'm at that, and I just Ozzel myself to 0, so I don't take any ram.
Okay.
And then you could shoot me, but at most you can do 1 hull damage, so it can't kill
Yeah.
it.
So we're not going to do anything. I say we call it here.
Yep, sounds good.
Very good.
I gain at the end of the round a
You'll gain another token.
token.
And we're back. I am going to go on record saying I was not expecting that defensive tech to make that Kuat as tanky as it did.
I'm gonna go on record too. I did not expect that either.
That was the amount of damage mitigation that was in that fleet was impressive. I think every time I shot, there was at least 3 or 4 damage that just got canceled out almost.
Yeah, I didn't even really use my brace. You
No, I blocked it most of the time.
You accuracy did most, and it was just like, okay, because the EWS cancels the dice. Even with Ackbar being added in, there, he give you. So I designed Ken's fleet. Most of the point this season, I'm going to be designing most of the fleets. So you could tell I was in one of my fleets. There was a ton of rerolls in it.
Yes.
And you were like, okay, max damage, cool, have fun. And I'm like, click, 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 click. I'll take 2 damage to the front, and then I just regenerate it the next turn, and just shields from the back move forward.
And then projection experts on the Gladiator just throwing the shields back there. And I took 6 of the 11 off the Kuat.
Yeah.
So I only needed 5 more hits, and, projection experts twice. There's 4 of them.
Yep.
And then with all of the other cards that you were canceling stuff with, and EWS definitely helped you out here. Because, again, I had at least 4 or 5 shots. There's 4 or 5 dice. And the way I'm rolling, the Kuat should have been deleted.
Yeah.
But having said that, I mean, kudos here to Bernie's fleet. That worked a lot better than I was expecting it to.
Yeah, it really tanked up and survived. I'm very surprised that the Gazanti killed the the ship. I was like, that's why I did a confire there. I'm like, there's really no damage for it to heal. I'm like, and I Ozzel, I'm not going to speed up. I'm going to stay where I'm at. So I'm like, I'll just throw a confire, and if you're still there, I'll shoot at you. And you were still there, and then it destroyed it. So, not what I expected at all.
No, I made a good pass on the Onager and did some damage with the CR90, which is what I was hoping to do. And then, the initial plan was do enough damage, kill the Kuat, probably lose the MC-80 in the process, and then between the assault frigate and the Sierra 90, do enough with Shara and Tycho to maybe have a shot at taking down the Onager. Did not expect, like I said, to not destroy the ISD, and well, there we are. I mean, so my plan just got completely thrown off.
Yeah.
So congrats, definitely, and special shout out to Courtney for sending us all this information, so it could be kind of a surprise for you.
Yep. So big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link down below.
If you're interested in getting a set of the acrylic range rulers and tokens, check out Admiral Tater's ship shop, and don't forget to use the code IONRadio15, where you can get 15% off on orders of $50 or more.
Okay, until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And this is Ion Radio.